everyone, here's a quick Tip Tuesday. It is all about foreclosures. What are they and where can you find them? The quick answer to what are foreclosures: the owner defaults on their loan, the lender repossesses the property, and then they go and resell the property. That's the foreclosure process. The advantage with the foreclosure process, if you are the buyer and looking for a deal, is that the lender or the bank or the government, whoever is the person who forecloses, actually owns the property and they want to get it off their books as soon as possible, so they're very motivated to do that. Some are in really bad condition. Some banks will actually put some work into them and sort of fix them up a little bit to try to get the best price for them. Foreclosures or bank-owned properties are usually the best deals on the market. They're the best price, and you can usually negotiate the best deal, especially if you are paying cash. The problem with foreclosures is that they usually, especially in a seller's market where prices are increasing like we see today in the Philadelphia area, there's not a lot of them in the areas, high demand areas, like the higher rated school district areas. Usually areas out in the suburbs, in the country, or in places with higher crime or lower rated school districts, you'll find a lot more of these type of properties. So when they do come on the market or do hit the market in the better areas, they go quick and they usually go for cash. So where can you go to find some of these foreclosures? The first place you can go is to a realtor. Not every realtor knows how to do it, but there is a way for us to search for bank-owned properties on the MLS. So we can set you up on an automatic search. So if that's something you're looking for, you can contact me and I can set you up on a search. It takes just 2 minutes. The other place is government websites. So the government insures loans when those loans are defaulted on and go back. Usually the government departments take those over. So I'll put all links below that I could find for all this, but Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, HUD Homes, those are all government websites that have foreclosures and list them for sale. And they'll also be on the MLS. Another source of foreclosures are private banks. So Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, those are probably the ones I see the most. Again, those will be on the MLS as well. Another area, and usually these are cash only, are auction sites. So some of the auction sites are auction.com, Hudson and Marshall.com, realtybid.com, and I'm not sure how you say this, Hubzu, Hubzu. Some of these are on the MLS, some of these are not, but they're good resources if you're really looking for a deal and you are a cash buyer. Most likely these will go for cash. Sometimes they may go for a loan as well. And then the last one, which are more difficult and kind of harder to navigate the process, is when someone is foreclosed on due to not paying property taxes. So those are usually sheriff sales. They're done at the courthouse steps. They're not listed through the MLS, and you have to do like bidding, and you have to have cash, and that's a whole nother area of foreclosures, and it's a complicated process because the owners can come back and pay their tax bill, and then you don't get the place as the buyer. So that's a little more complicated. But if you're just looking for a foreclosure, the best thing to do is to get it on the MLS as a search for foreclosures and bank-owned properties. And then if you're not getting enough email to you, then you need to broaden your search and maybe go into other areas that you weren't thinking of. Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to come back every Tuesday for more real estate tips.